In this video, we'll go step by step through the process of changing the oil in the front differential of the Mercedes W166, the popular M-Class and GL SUV produced from 2011 to 2019. The procedure starts by lifting the car and securing it safely on a hoist or jack stands. The W166 has decent ground clearance, but room under the car is still important. Locate the drain plug at the bottom of the differential and the fill plug on the side. Always make sure you can open the fill plug before draining the oil, otherwise you risk ending up with an empty diff and no way to refill it. Once that's confirmed, loosen the drain plug and let the old oil flow out into a pan. This takes a few minutes. Take a close look at the used oil. If it has shiny metallic particles, that's a sign of wear inside the differential. If it smells burnt, the oil has been overheated and stayed in service too long. How do we prepare for the job? You'll need a set of sockets, usually Torx or Allen bits for the drain and fill plugs, a new sealing washer for the plug, and the correct gear oil that meets Mercedes specifications, typically 75W85 or 75W90, depending on the version. A small pump or a large workshop syringe is also very helpful, since the fill plug sits high and access is quite limited. Next, clean the drain plug thoroughly, especially the magnet, which usually collects fine particles. Fit a new sealing washer, then reinstall and torque the plug correctly. Now it's time to add fresh oil. Using your pump or syringe, fill through the side opening until oil just begins to run back out. That's the proper level. Then reinstall the fill plug and torque it to spec. It is wise to change the oil every 60 to 80,000 kilometres. And if the vehicle is used under heavy load, towing, frequent off-road use, or long high-speed highway runs, even every 40 to 50,000. So why replace differential oil at all? The differential is responsible for distributing torque between the wheels. Inside the front differential of the W166, a set of gears works in an oil bath. This oil lubricates, cools, and protects the surfaces. Over time, the oil loses its protective properties, and the gears and bearings release tiny metal shavings. Even though there is usually a small magnet inside the housing to catch some debris, it cannot trap everything. Old, contaminated oil leads to accelerated wear, whining noises from the diff, and in extreme cases, even total failure. The whole process usually takes between 30 and 60 minutes at home, and less at a professional workshop. The cost is fairly low, around 20 to 30 euros for the oil, as the front differential takes just under 1 litre. Compare that to the cost of replacing a worn-out differential, which can be several thousand euros at the dealer, and it's obvious why this simple service is worth doing. Some manufacturers recommend changing diff oil every 100,000 kilometres. Mercedes calls the differential oil lifetime fill. But in practice, lifetime usually just means until warranty expires.